Hey everyone, it's Laura here from makingcardswithsun.com, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to create a sequin shaker card, and I'm also going to be doing some paper piecing. Today I am joining the Sparkle and Shine challenge block in honor of their very first challenge. So the Sparkle and Shine challenge block is all about sequins, and it is owned by Angel Johns and Laurel Beard, so they teamed up together to bring you this blog. The two main sponsors of this challenge blog are Pretty Pink Posh and Winnie and Walter. So since I'm on the Pretty Pink Posh design team, I am joining the challenge blog today as a Pretty Pink Posh design team member. I'll also be sharing a card as a Winnie and Walter design team member later this month. So let's get started with the cards. So I already die cut this large rectangle using the large stitched rectangles die cut set from Lawn Fawn, along with some gorgeous and beautiful pattern paper from Dear Lizzy. This is from the Daydreamer collection. So now I'm going to die cut a smaller piece in the center of that large piece so that I will end up with a nice frame. I'm using the same die cut set from Lawn Fawn, and I'm just going to run that through my Big Shot machine just like that. Now I'm using the brand new Let's Play stamp set from Lawn Fawn. This is just simply adorable. I really love all of these images, and it's like a new Lawn Fawn favorite of mine. I'm going to be stamping a couple of the images using Memento Tuxedo Black ink on the Nina white cardstock. I cut this cardstock out of some 120 pounds Nina white cardstock, and as you can see, I'm just using my acrylic blocks to stamp all of these images. Now I'm going to be doing some Copic coloring. First I'm adding a base of Y13, and then I'm going to add some shading using Y19. And then I'm just going back in with that lightest color to blend it all together. Then for the orange details, I'm going to use YR15 and then YR18 to add some shading. And then I'm just going to blend that all together using that lightest color again. So here I'm using the lightest color to blend it all together. Then for the bee, I use the same yellow colors, but I'm going to add some shading on these wings using a BG10 Copic marker. And then for the chick that is standing on the slide, I'm going to use RV0000 first and then RV11. So just like that, adding a little bit of shading. And then I'm blending it all together using the lightest color again. Going to be doing some paper piecing for that slide. I am using the same Daydreamer paper pad from Dear Lizzy, like I used for the large rectangle. So I'm just going to stamp it again onto that pattern paper, and I'm using Memento Tuxedo Black ink for that. And then I'm going to stamp it one more time on this beautiful polka dot pattern paper. And then I'm just going to cut out all of these images using my EK Success Cutter Bee scissors. Okay, so after I cut out all of these little details, I'm going to adhere them using a quickie glue pen and an EK Success pair of tweezers. For the large piece of the slide, I'm just going to use some Tombow Mono adhesive. Then I also colored those little images again, and I cut them out, and now I'm just going to adhere those little bodies using some foam adhesive just for a little bit of extra dimension on this card. Okay, so now I'm going to be using some fun foam. I cut it to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 of an inch, so it is the same size as the rectangle. I'm going to trace that opening in the center using a marker, and then I am going to position that die cut that I used again onto the fun foam, and then I run it through my Big Shot machine just like that. And then I can use that piece for a card that I will be creating later on. So there we go, I have that frame right now. And now I'm going to use my ATG to adhere a piece of acetate behind the flower frame. I'm using some acetate from Lifestyle Crafts, and then I'm going to cut off the edge that is hanging off. So now I'm going to piece together a greeting using the Milo's ABC stamp set from Lawn Fawn. I'm going to piece together a good luck sentiment. By the way, the inspiration image that I showed in the beginning of this video, the clover image, is the image for this challenge. So you will need to create a project inspired by that image. And since it is a clover, I decided to stamp a good luck greeting. So I just I adhered the piece of fun foam onto the acetate frame using my ATG gun as well, and I'm just filling up my shaker using different types of pretty pink posh sequins and beads, and I will be linking to all of these sequins in the video description below. So after adhering the other sides of the fun foam, my card is completely finished. And then you can just start shaking. So very cute and very simple sequin shaker card. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back very soon. Bye bye.